Hello and welcome to Sanlando Soundwaves. I'm Fletcher Wilson, and this is week 7, day 32. Today our reading is from Matthew 12:33 through 35. Make a good tree, and its fruit will be good, or make a tree bad, and its fruit will be bad. For a tree is recognized by its fruit. You brood of vipers, how can you who are evil say anything good? For out of the overflow of the heart the mouth speaks. The good man brings good things out of the good stored up in him, and the evil man brings evil things out of the evil stored up in him. Let's consider our 7 arrows. What does this passage say? What did this passage mean to its original audience? What does this passage tell us about God? What does this passage tell us about mankind? What does this passage demand of me? How does this passage change the way I relate to people? What does this passage prompt me to pray to God? Now let's look at the brief devotional about the passage on page 47 in our book. The terrible exchange we read about in our last devotion comes from one place, our hearts. We love things other than God more than we love God because our hearts are twisted and broken. Our hearts don't appreciate the glory of God, instead thinking that far lesser things are more important. Jesus made this point in Matthew's Gospel when he taught that the sinful words we speak come out of our broken hearts. He compared the process to a tree. If the tree is healthy and pure, then it will produce good fruit. If it is dead or dying, then it will produce rotten fruit, or it will not produce fruit at all. We see the fruit, but the biggest problem isn't with the fruit. It's with the source that produces the fruit. The same is true for our hearts. The problem is not primarily that we do sinful actions, but that we have sinful hearts that consistently cause us to produce sinful thoughts, actions, and words. For true and lasting change to result, we need to change our hearts, which is just what Jesus came to do. Thanks for joining us today. We hope you'll tune in tomorrow.